What's going on, people? Ben here from Bateman Talks Tottenham, back with another video of my dad, Paul.
Hi.
Where today we'll be reacting to the 2-1 defeat to Aston Villa in the Premier League.
As you predicted?
Yep, as I predicted in the match preview. A game that really got away from us and felt on another day we could have scored 7, 8, 9 goals from the amount of chances we missed.
Well, at half-time, I wrote down what I thought the score was, which was 7-3.
Yep. Yeah, both teams missed a ridiculous number of chances. Son had a hat-trick of offside goals.
Yeah.
The amount of shots that went across the box and someone just couldn't quite reach it.
Hit the post.
Kulusevski very early on. I mean, it really was just a game of poor finishing.
Played some marvellous some of the build-up play was terrific, but just couldn't get it a non-offside goal.
Yeah, it was a very unique lineup, wasn't it? To see 4 full-backs in the back four, with Emerson replacing Dyer, and then a midfield of Bentancur, Kulusevski and Giovanni Lo Celso that seemed to work amazingly.
Oh, well, yes.
Brilliantly. The creativity we got from that was amazing. And
2 right-backs and 2 left-backs.
Yeah, but it worked until Bentancur got taken off with a horrible challenge for Matty Cash, who's getting a bit of a reputation for nasty challenges. I think fans will remember when he injured Doherty for months, that couple of years ago. So yeah, I don't think he's a popular figure amongst the Spurs fan base.
Got lots of boos after that.
Yeah, it's not good to see at all, is it? Bentancur getting hurt again.
No, that's right. It's just having got back,
and from how brilliantly he played as well. It was, but it wasn't.
We don't know the extent of it yet, do we?
Yeah, I mean that midfield three was brilliant with Kulusevski, Lo Celso, and him linking up together with the front three as well. We had Villa on the ropes at times, to be honest. Gill and Johnson out on the wide flanks. It was brilliant.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed lots of it, especially the first 25 minutes. But we said that against Chelsea, didn't we? The first 25 minutes were fantastic.
Yeah. It was just a game of poor finishing, wasn't it? Dodgy defending in moments like that goal they scored just on the stroke of half time. It was a brilliant cross from Douglas Luiz and a brilliant header from Torres, to be fair. But it's just such a shame to concede with so little time, because it was pretty much the last kick of the half. Yeah,
well, generally we felt we were on top of the game.
Yeah, I know. That's why it's one of those games that it's almost more frustrating that you've lost.
Yeah. Because you could have won.
When you've played terribly and lost because of how well we played, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
And obviously with Manchester City coming next in the league, it was kind of a game where we needed to win, wasn't it?
Yeah.
The recent games we've got coming up against Manchester City, West Ham, Newcastle, particularly Newcastle and Man City. West Ham, I'll be honest, with those other 2 games, I think we have to win against West Ham.
Yeah.
Because those other 2 games are going to be,
very difficult.
Incredibly difficult. And I think Manchester City, it's going to be weird to see how that game ends up. Do I think we're going to get anything out of it? Probably not. If we have an ultra-clinical day like today, then maybe we can snatch a draw. But let's be honest, that Man City team today, despite how well we played, would probably still have scored 4 or 5 goals against us on their day. Although saying that, how they weren't very clinical against Liverpool, you never know.
Yeah, you never know football.
But yeah, disappointing.
Very disappointing, yeah. And I was hoping my prediction of 2-2 would eventually get there, but it didn't. Yeah,
well, I would have taken that coming the sort of end of the second half. I think what actually stifled us in the second half was when Gill came off and we had the inverted wingers again of Kulusevski on the right and Johnson on the left. I think it was working better with players being on their stronger side in terms of exploiting how narrow Villa play, and we were exploiting the wide areas, which was working like a glove.
Yeah,
really.
Very good.
Just frustrating, but
we'll see what we can learn from that.
Yeah, I don't think Ange will be too disappointed.
No,
because of the performance. I think he'll just be very frustrated though from the finishing, because it's becoming a bit of a theme now, isn't it? How many games this season have we said we could be 5, 6, 7 up?
Yeah,
and poor finishing. Even the Chelsea game before it all went down. The main takeaways from the game: poor finishing. Hope Bentancur is okay. But encouraging signs that Lo Celso and Kulusevski could play well.
Yeah, that was really good.
But thank you all for watching. Unfortunately, we couldn't have a matchday vlog as I was busy, but my dad was at the game and witnessed it all live. But we'll be back for the West Ham game and the Manchester City away game. We'll provide you match previews and match reactions for. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And as always, come on you Spurs!